Good morning everyone. Today I will tell about the ecology topic which is related to UPSC and APPSC and TSPSC also. So now ecology means ecology. Ecology derived from Greek word that is the oikos and logos. Oikos and logos. So this is the Greek word. This is Greek word. Greek word. So it means oikos means house or home. House or home. Logos means study. Logos means study. So that means ecology means the study of nature or the study of home of nature. The study of home of nature. The study of home of nature. Study of home or living place home of nature. Home of nature. So ecology defined as a scientific study. So which is related our home or living place as well as it's related with our environment. So ecology is defined as a relationship between living things and non-living things. Living things and non-living things. That means that is the environment. Environment is there. Environment means there is a two types of components is there. That is the abiotic components and biotic components. Abiotic components and biotic components. Abiotic components means so such as air, water, sunlight. These non-living things, sunlight and topography, gravity. So gravity or gravitation. So these all also related to our abiotic components. So biotic components means such as all living organisms. All living organisms means there is a all microbes is there. Microbes or microorganisms is there. Microorganisms or microbes is there. So there is a different type of bacteria, different type of virus and different type of algae or fungi. So these are parasites is there. These are symbiotes is there. So parasites means which are depend on other organisms. Parasites is there. So next which are decomposers. Decomposers means decomposers which are automatically decomposing materials such as dead bodies like animal dead body or plant dead body, whatever in our environment. So those materials also automatically decomposed by the helpful bacteria such as azotobacter and nitrobacter. So that's why that is the decomposers. That is known as decomposers. Suppose if you go to outside, so that time if you observe one dead body of the dog, First day, if you observe, there is a dead body of the dog is there. Next 2 or 3 days after, if you observe, there is a only bones is there. So what about flesh? So automatically it's decomposed by these helpful bacteria. So that's why that is known as decomposers. Next, parasites means which are dependent on other organisms. That is the parasites. Next, symbiotes means which are two organisms is there. So those two organisms which are exchanging material. That means including exchanging materials. That means which are needed. Which are needed components. Those components which are both are exchanging each other. So that means in our environment there is a dependent or interrelated each other, interacted each other organisms as well as our interact with our environment also, including environment also. That means it's automatically exchanging each other. So including our environmental resources. Environmental resources means like sunlight, air and water, so food. So these all things also exchanging each other. So that's why that is the basic thing of environment. Basic thing of environment. Now ecology is the art of study. That means there is in ancient time also many scientists. So that means many scientists, our medicinal scientists also defined as ecology. That means in our environment there is a different type of components, that is abiotic components. If you uh, if you uh, if you if you if you there is a air, water, sunlight. So these all components, if you disturbance of these components, or if you polluted these type of components, so that time automatically, if you disturbance one component, then automatically it's automatically everything also it will be disturbance. That means everything it will automatically polluted. If you pollute air, then automatically other resources also automatically polluted. So that said, our ancient scientists. So that is the factor of ecology. So Charaka Samhita and Susruta and Charaka Samhita. So these scientists also, they said there is a different type of research, a different type of medicinal plants, especially they are studying that about the ecology. So then if you observe in our environment also, there is a four divided by the four components, such as, so here lithosphere, next hydrosphere, atmosphere and biosphere. So litho means there is a soil and different type of in soil also we are getting different type of elements. So that is the soil as well as elements that is present inside the lithosphere. So next hydro means water. So here there is a water bodies is there, different type of water bodies is there. That like water bodies like ponds, lakes and seas and oceans. So these all things also related to hydrosphere. Next atmosphere. So atmosphere, external atmosphere is there. So if you go to the space area, so that is the atmosphere. Air is in ozone layer. So different type of atmospheres also present in the space area. So that is the atmosphere. Next biosphere means, what is the biosphere means? There is a bios means all living organisms, such as human beings, animals and plants, as well as microorganisms. So these man also depend on environment, as well as man also interact with environment, that is the biosphere. So man also depend on other organisms as well as interact with our environment. So these all things also related to biosphere. So this is the general theory of ecology. Thank you.